The Florida Senate passed the Parental Rights in Education bill. It's a potential law that would ban teachers in kindergarten through third grade, right? Remember those ages? Well, it would ban them from providing instruction on gender identity and sexual orientation without parental consent. But let's find out why the left is trying to make it homophobic as... what is it that's trending? This is crazy. It's hashtag don't say gay. Wait till you see the videos. Oh, we got this and so much more here today on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely.
He doesn't wonder what it's like on the ground in Afghanistan. He's been there, serving our country and defending Lady Liberty.
Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Joe Padula, veteran, not a victim. Here, look, I gotta leave. I got a little logo. There's the trending thing. Look at this. Wait till we show you these videos today. I can't wait to get into this. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. We're gonna dive deep into it with our panel today on why people are going crazy. Because personally, I don't know. Everyone thinks they're a victim. Me, I'm a veteran, not a victim. There's a big difference. A former soldier with the Screaming Eagles, 101st Airborne Division, Air Assault, Strike Brigade. Yeah, 5 Deuce, baby. Well, yeah, let's see who's hanging out with us here today. What's up, Bay?
How's it go?
Bay?
What is?
I got to show you some gas prices here. It's crazy out there. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
That's good to hear.
Just these prices. Look at this. Look at
$7
this.
in Cali.
Hot Mess Jess. Guess what state has the highest regular gas price currently?
California.
You're going with California? Very good. It is California. Here, let's go with the most. California. For regular gas. This is according to AAA. Zack Attack. Check that out.
I know, buddy. That's why I ride a motorcycle.
Is it cheaper?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, 5 gallons gets me about 250 miles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's cheaper in the long run, but, I mean, you're still paying the same amount, of course. And
Well-
we got to put premium, so.
Here it is. Look at this. California. All right. We got a total of $5.44 a gallon for regular gas. Hawaii, they're the second. Right?
That's actually pretty surprising.
I'll tell you, this is all about to go up even more.
Yeah.
It's all about to go up. Okay? Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Illinois. The top 6, though, huh? All left coast over there. Even Nevada.
Biden finally is number 1 at something, the highest gas prices in the nation's history.
Oh, it's not his fault. It's Russia's fault. You
Right.
didn't hear?
Yeah. I heard that talk today.
It's Russia's fault. It's the oil company's fault. You didn't hear that today?
I thought it was because he signed them executive orders.
Oh,
know,
what-
when
Yeah,
I'm
those
just
things.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and on top of that, Joe, you got to. These are averages. This
Yeah.
isn't going to put out the highest price. A lot of people are trying to say, well, the average is this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these memes are unfounded. No, dude. If you look at the highest prices,
of course.
yeah,
Absolutely.
you're topping 7 in
That's
LA.
a good place. Where's
Yeah, they
Tennessee?
said the national average this morning was 407 a gallon. That was the national average this morning around 7:30.
Where's Tennessee on this map? Tennessee,
Yeah.
$3.96 a gallon.
$4.19 on the
Yeah,
way here.
today's
Right.
AAA national average, $4.17. Ooh. Yeah, but Biden said he blamed it on the company. He said we are giving, we are the ever the most oil-producing, energy-producing nation than even the previous administration. He said today. I thought that was interesting. They were asked why. He goes, the businesses are to blame for this partially, also because they have granted all of these. Here, you can go drill. Do you know why these companies aren't taking them and why Biden's going to be going to Venezuela and going to freaking Iran, okay, which Russia's going to be brokering that deal with Iran for oil?
Right.
Why these companies here in the States aren't using these federal lands that the Biden administration says here you can go drill here? Because these companies, it's their business. They're billion-dollar companies for a reason. They did the research, and the land that they're being given, there's nothing there. Why would they drill for oil, frack for oil, on lands that has already been surveyed and found to have no oil? Sorry, I don't mean to get upset.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention, they also, a lot of them, when they say they're allowed to, they can't, because even though they get the go-ahead from the president, the EPA still slaps them with the, no, you can't do that here. or a tax, or they won't give them the permits. Period.
But that's Jen Psaki's walk around
Yeah.
during her press
Yeah.
conferences.
That's what it
it's
was
like,
today.
ask the oil companies.
Yeah.
Why aren't they drilling? You know, we gave them the right to. Why
Right.
aren't they doing it?
And that's the exact reason. The lands that you granted access to, they're like, listen, it's not worth it.
We need to get Keystone up and running. I mean, that is
Keystone?
major.
Anwar, okay?
Yeah.
Anwar.
Yeah.
Alaska,
Yep.
over to here. I'm telling you, you just go like this with the pen.
They said it
Okay.
would take 2 to 6
then
months
boom.
to have Keystone completely completed.
Yeah.
Right, and that nonsense that friggin' and Saki said it the other day too. Well, if we do this, it will take years for this to take effect. Well, why didn't we do it yesterday?
Right. Yeah. Why are we waiting?
Why didn't we do this a week ago then? Okay, so it could be less than 2 years or less than a year.
Mike-
Their thing is buy American. Why not buy American oil?
Yeah.
Checking in. What's up, Jester? Jester, how you been? Okay, Heather checking in. She goes, Steve needs a nap. So cranky. Is that innuendo? How you doing? Sierra, what's up, Sierra? How you doing? Sierra goes, hi, bae.
How's it going?
Yeah, you know Sierra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Glaze checking in. William Davis, he goes, oh, snap. It's about to get real. What's up, Clarksville? William Davis, appreciate you. And yeah, keep the comments coming, all right? Don't forget to share, like this video, the whole bit. All right, let's get into today's topic. All right, so, yeah, here we go. Look at this one. So, on this, you guys heard about this down in Florida? Mm-hmm. Right, this Florida passes what is called the Parental Rights in Education Bill. Okay, and it's a potential law if DeSantis signs it. It looks like he's gonna be. It would ban teachers in kindergarten from kindergarten to third grade from providing instruction on gender identity and sexual orientation without parental consent. All right, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, so say you have a kid, they're in kindergarten, all right, and I don't know if the teacher's going to start talking to the class about gender identity to a kindergarten. Yes, I do believe a parent should know what the hell's being taught in the classroom.
100%.
100%. Yeah. What's the word for it? Bent? Is that the? I don't know. The kid lingos. I can't keep up. So
Getting old.
I am. My friggin' knees. But the left here, they're pushing this out to make it very homophobic, which has nothing to do. It doesn't even say anything about gay or lesbian or anything. But there's this huge hashtag trending. Don't say gay. Gay. Yeah. So what it really is, it's this anti-groomer law. And it is banning gender identification indoctrination, really, in Florida. Pre-K. It's not even kindergarten. It also adds pre-K. Why would that even be brought up in pre-K? Yep, all the way through third grade classrooms. And it was approved today by the state Senate and now sent to Ron DeSantis for signing. It's House Bill 1557, known as the Parental Rights and Education Bill, dubbed by the media and the left as the Don't Say Gay Bill. That's crazy. It passed by a 22 to 17 vote. So the legislature bans teachers in those grade levels from teaching about sexual orientation or gender identity, as we said. The bill also allows parents to sue school districts if the policy is violated. Proponents of the pro-parental control law says that the bill gives decision-making power back to the parents over their children's education. But that's not how the left is portraying this. Take a look at this. Here's ABC. There's the headline from ABC News. Don't Say Gay Bill passes Florida Senate. There's nothing to do with gay. It's as simple as, listen, if there's going to be sex talk, anything in the classroom, before you do it, you contact the kid's parent.
Well, you know, back in the day when we had sex ed in school, man, they had a permission slip. You had to take it home, get signed by your parents. If your parents didn't sign, you didn't get to participate.
Yep.
And I think, what's the problem with that?
Was that sex ed class in pre-K?
No, it was like 7th grade or something. I was in Europe. I don't remember what grade it was, but it was.
Our sex ed class, I think, was sophomore year of high school.
Yeah,
Sixth
I was
grade
just
for our first one.
6th,
Really?
7th grade, somewhere around
In
there.
South Carolina, of all
Wow.
places. South Carolina.
Yeah. So
But it was basically, it wasn't like actually teaching you sex. It was more about teaching you what was going to go on with your body as you hit puberty.
Yeah, and abstinence.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Our sex ed. Listen, wrap it up, okay, or die of AIDS.
Right. It was kind of like the brain on drugs thing, where they cracked the egg.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
It really was. Here, look at NPR. Okay, another one. Disney employees furious. The company won't denounce Florida's "Don't Say Gay" bill. It's not called the "Don't Say Gay" bill.
Right.
This was the Democrats in Florida. Okay, getting instruction from the Democrats at the federal level to use this terminology. It's like calling someone racist and trying to bully them into being, okay, whatever laws you want, I'll pass it. Now they're trying to say you're homophobic if you got this passed.
Right.
When it really just comes down to basic common sense.
And you see a lot of this stuff with those compilations like Libs of TikTok or whatever. You got
Sorry, just men are talking.
My bad, Jesse. But you got these people that are sitting there and they're bragging. You have pre-K teachers, kindergarten teachers, first grade. I taught my kids how to say 357 different gender identities, or I taught I taught my second grader how it was to be gay, and they were so cool with it. Yeah,
They're not old enough to understand.
Don't say.
Here, Jess, what were you about to say before you were so rudely interrupted by Eric?
This is a topic that I feel the parents should have complete control over. We should be the ones talking to our children about gender identity and sex when it gets to that point that we feel that they're of age to be able to comprehend it. At that age, these children can't comprehend that. They're just going to do what they think is cool at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's very confused. Children get confused. Okay? Hey, whether they're gay or straight, I don't care. But these teachers feel that these kids are theirs and not the parents. That's part of this big problem because they're trying to conform and change your children.
Right.
And here's the thing, too. What if the teacher, okay, is like anti-gay? Okay? Do you know what I mean? What if the teacher, like say the
She wouldn't
kid,
be working there long.
Say the kid comes up to the teacher, hey, I'm in first grade and I think I'm gay. Okay, I also think I'm a girl. I'm a guy. I was born a guy, but I think I'm a girl. All right. I'm sorry I got such a deep voice for a first grade. It's all the cigars. All right. And then the teacher, who hates gay people, okay, now talks to this kid. Says like, listen, if you go to your parents, you're gonna get this and this and this. Okay, they're gonna belittle you. You better get straight, right?
Right.
Well, that teacher's now in violation of the law. Thank God.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? People only look at it one way, but this also helps kids who maybe have some thoughts in their head that want to get talking to or figure stuff out. You include the parents, but look what the House Dems of Florida did. They put this video together, knowing this has nothing to do with what's in the bill.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Gay.
It's all of them just saying the word gay because for some reason they're trying to
Gay.
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 Gay. Nobody's telling you not to say gay. They're saying go talk to your parents first.
And
Right.
these are leaders.
These are elected officials in Florida.
Gay.
I'm going to say it. Gay.
Nobody cares that you say it or not.
Right.
All we care is that you're honest about what the hell's in the bill.
Yeah.
What do we know about Marlon Brando?
That he's gay.
Yeah, way to shoehorn your kids into their elected official.
Right. I mean,
Right?
They're putting all this into schools now, and this is things that they want to bring in and talk about to children. Why not just get rid of it all and just not talk about it at all, and then just teach civics, teach actual history.
Yeah.
Good singing voice.
Nobody cares, though. They're trying to make it an issue. Again, they're trying to divide you. Here it is, a bill trying to unite the core group, the parents and the child, right? And they're in fifth gear, maybe going to sixth. They're burning that clutch, and they're like saying, no, we're going to divide you and separate you because we want to raise your children. That's really what it comes down to. Not all teachers are bad, believe you me. But man, these young ones, they get indoctrinated while in college and they got an agenda. And why would you be afraid to discuss what you're talking about in the classroom with parents? obviously you're hiding something.
Right.
Right? Does that make sense?
Sounds pretty gay.
It does sound gay.
Gay.
Right? Gay. This video's
Is that
gay,
gay,
and
Ted
I mean
Cruz?
that in a nice way. I don't know what this is.
That guy looks like Ted Cruz, doesn't he? Just a little bit more fabulous.
Here's what's trending. Twitter. Don't say gay. Let's see. Florida just nudged. Oh, let's see. As Florida politicians move the "Don't Say Gay" bill, let us share that. It's not called that. Look at this. Unbelievable. Here's how they. Before the vote went down. This is how the Democrats, Florida Democrats, posted at the Capitol in Florida.
You said it looks almost like an insurrection.
You know what? Yeah, they took over the Capitol, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an insurrection.
That's a fabulous looking insurrection.
It's a fabulous insurrection. Oh, boy. What do they think this is going to accomplish, though?
I think that some groups, when they just have a reason to protest, doesn't matter what it is, they don't understand it, but they still want to protest.
Jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, and it happens so much. It's just ridiculous.
Look, Crystal checking in. She's in support of this. She types, "Hey." Sorry. Oh, God, I just don't get it. But anyway, so like I said, the media was going all about this to see how this is going. So DeSantis, he's in an interview talking about this, and a reporter brings up, "Hey, the Don't Say Gay bill. What's going on with this?" Listen to how DeSantis, and oh boy, if there's going to be a Trump DeSantis ticket in 2004, watch out.
I love DeSantis.
This guy's good. Mm-hmm. This guy's good.
He shares a lot of the Trump mannerisms, just with intelligence in class.
Oh, believe me, he took notes. Okay, he took the perfect notes ever. Check this out.
Does it say that in the bill? Does it say that in the bill?
He's asking, does it say "Don't Say Gay" in the bill? Does it say? I read this bill. It's a couple pages long. There's some legal words that have to be in there. There's nowhere in there that says you can't say gay.
Right.
You can't say gay. If you say gay, if you want to talk gay, you got to contact a parent. If you want to talk sex, anything to do with intercourse, sex, to a pre-K student.
Yeah, I don't
Jesus.
understand.
I hope. But here's another thing, too. Pre-K, these kids aren't walking around with these phones. Do you know what I mean? In these high school, when we find out what the hell's going on in these high schools, right? We see a kid sneaking the phone video recording, then it gets exposed.
Right.
But these preschoolers, they're just like, crap my pants again. But here, let's back to DeSantis on this reporter.
Does it say that in the bill? Does it say that in the bill? I'm asking you to tell me what's in the bill because you are pushing false narratives. It doesn't matter what critics say.
It says it bans classroom instruction on sexual identity and gender orientation.
For who? For grades pre-K through 3. So 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. And the idea that you wouldn't be honest about that and tell people what it actually says, it's why people don't trust people like you because you peddle false narratives. And so we disabuse you of those narratives.
Wow. Did he call him a pedo, false narrative? Oh, no, he peddles.
Peddles.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought he called him a pedo. You pedo, false narrative.
Is he standing in front of like a wall of Mr. Rogers?
I don't know.
We're going to make sure that parents are able to send their kid to kindergarten without having some of this stuff injected into their school curriculum.
Yeah.
A little sensitive.
I don't get it. What's the controversy? Here's the controversy. They're giving the power back to the parents.
Yes.
That's all it is. That's the only reason why those who oppose parents having control of their children's education, that's why they throw up the friggin' victim card. This is homophobic. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you kiss dudes, you kiss girls, no matter what you are. Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The people that are caring are the ones that want your children indoctrinated. And I'm sorry to say that. I am a member of the LGBTQ community, and I do not agree with shoving these idealisms down a child's throat. They're not old enough to understand and comprehend.
Right. I agree with you 100%, though. 100%. You know, it has nothing to do with discrimination. But again, everybody wants to be a victim. Why? Because when the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Right. Italians hate that phrase, by the way.
Really?
Especially loud ones, yeah. So,
But they're making their own grease here.
Yeah,
There's really no grease here in the bill. They're making their own.
Hey, Mr. Carter. Oh,
We use olive oil.
man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But, yeah, I just didn't understand, like, also the media. Don't say gay bill, all right? NPR again, don't say gay bill. All the media outlets, the ones who, this is a great way to see the news sources that you get information from. If they used don't say gay bill as a title of their headline, you might want to second guess using that type of news organization. So many people, Joe, what news sources do you use? The ones that don't put lies in the headline. That's the ones I use.
It's
like
wag the
Alex
dog.
Jones.
Oh, goodness.
I love Alex Jones.
The frogs are gay.
You know what? He was right. They turned the frogs gay.
I mean, it's a wag the dog situation.
Yeah.
By calling it the don't say gay bill, it automatically gets people inflamed. So you're not actually paying attention to the bill, you're paying attention to their message.
That's right. That's right. And while they got your attention, they want you to vote. Again, these people do not want to educate you. Go figure. What a coincidence. They want you to vote on pure emotion and not on pure knowledge. They don't want you to read this bill.
They don't want you to think.
Right. It's like when CNN said, listen, we'll read this for you, interpret it.
And throw some puppies up.
You know, remember this in Afghanistan? One of the big problems is literacy rate, right?
Oh, yeah. It's
Right?
horrible.
And you would have some zealot, okay? He would be holding the Quran, right? And he, I can read, I read this, and this is what it says that you have to do. And the Afghan people, the ones with no literacy,
Hey, he's right.
would be like, okay. To be honest, I just see things on a page.
Squiggles.
He knows what it means. I'm gonna listen to him. Learn to read. That means by actual reading. I know you can already read.
Critical thinking skills. It's not taught in school anymore.
Yeah, read it for your own. Read the bill yourself. Don't listen to what the hell is. You're gonna. This is who you're gonna take your advice from. Not DeSantis. This, I read it. You can't read it. This is what it says. This is.
She's wearing house shoes?
And I was the one that got called a radical on Friday. I'm the radical. I couldn't believe that post in the comments.
You got called a radical.
Yeah, I'm like, no. Just trying to make sense, that's all. Gay. Isn't this offensive to people who are homosexuals?
It kind of.
Do you know what I mean?
I think it is, especially. I don't know if what these women's sexual orientation is, but it is offensive. There's no point in doing that. You're demeaning the actual people in the community, in my opinion, by doing that, marching around. It's like a big joke to them. They're laughing the whole time they're doing it.
Right.
I think they're furries. They identify as cougars.
No, I think they identify as I have to pay for it. Right.
Oh,
Don't say it.
They are
Don't
senators,
say
right?
it.
Like, isn't this embarrassing?
I said it.
Gay!
Dude,
Listen,
I thought they're
you
supposed
be
to be
you.
fashionable. Who has is that a triple fat goose?
Gay is
blazer?
no longer
What is that?
fashionable. They still dress like Marty McFly, okay, and that's an issue. That's not in style. That's not me bashing. The guy's wearing a Marty McFly vest.
He'll have a Pepsi free.
But he turned it into a blazer.
Free. And I feel bad because they're all sheep. They're all sheep at this point. Do you know what I mean? Someone at the top of that party, and listen, whatever side of the aisle you sit on, don't just take information and run with it. Like this information I'm telling you now, go read the bill.
right.
Go read the bill, make up your own decision. I did the same. And it only took me about 15 minutes to read the thing. 15 minutes while I had a cigar. I actually got up, reading on my phone. I actually peed while I read it. It's that simple. You can multitask. I missed a little bit, but that's all right.
So you had the phone in one hand, the cigar in the other, and you were peeing?
I took the
amazing,
toilet
huh?
paper and with my foot, well, my shoe, not my foot.
Tell it on yourself, Joe. Dirty.
So what's the name of the actual bill? Because that's all I ever heard was "Don't Say Gay" bill.
The Parental Rights in Education bill is the actual name of the bill. See, I mean, and that's the thing. They don't want people knowing the actual name.
Right.
Like, if you think that, oh my God, they have a "Don't Say Gay" bill.
Right.
Like when ABC friggin' says the "Don't Say Gay" bill passes, like people take ABC as a credible news source.
Right.
No, obviously not.
Well, they put the right name of the bill down there at the bottom of the
bottom.
video.
Yeah,
But not in the
But
title.
not in the title.
Right.
And it sounds a lot like the "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" bill. You know?
The bill, and look, here's the headline. Look at the subtitle. The bill would ban curricula concerning LGBTQ issues in some Florida classrooms.
Wow, it's open-ended.
Where's the without parental consent?
Or
Right.
kindergarten to third grade.
Right.
Yeah, that should be in there.
You know what I mean?
I thought sex without consent was something everybody was on board with.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
Can I just, I'm going to take this a little bit step further.
Mm-hmm.
That talking to children at that age about anything sexual going on, it is very hard if that child was being sexually abused
Mm-hmm.
because they already have the knowledge. Generally, a child that age would not have the knowledge to know what sexual acts are, what, you know, all of this stuff means. So now you're taking away one of the key factors that law enforcement and therapists can use to determine if a child has been sexually abused by educating them that early.
Look at this. Look at this. This is a elected official in the House of Representatives in Florida. Okay, they're putting tape over their mouths with trigger words. Nothing like that's in the bill. You don't even have. And look, in their posts, do you see the actual name of the bill at all? No. What do you just see? Hashtag "Don't Say Gay."
That's false information, right?
Hey, that's
I'd
what
like
I
to
thought.
know what
Yeah.
some of the comments are.
It's false information. About,
Do you want to see?
Yeah, like some of the comments on some of these posts, like are people going, "Hey, that's not right," or are they just, and most comments in support because they haven't read the bill themselves.
Where's the
take a look
fact
at
checkers
this.
at? Don't they get any?
Let's take a look at this
There's
one.
no misinformation or anything?
I wish he used bigger tape, actually. Sorry.
Just kept
Sorry.
going.
Where's her mask?
Let's see. Replying to only 10 and someone, his mom listened and loved him. What is with our politicians acting like they are on their middle and high school student councils? Like, do you see this? Like, sheep. Read the bill. Read the bill. And the left sucks at memes, by the way.
Yeah.
They are terrible. Yeah, unbelievable. What do you guys think? What do you make of it? Let's see what else we got on here before we move forward. We got breaking news on Russia and Ukraine.
Oh, I love that too. When they post like who said yes and who said no.
Yeah.
I love that because just for the pure and simple fact that one guy that said yes in his district or wherever is going to get drugged by everybody else, and it's just ridiculous.
And if I was that guy, I'd be like, read the bill.
Read the bill.
Read
Yeah.
the bill.
Yeah.
McDonald's temporarily shut down locations in Russia. Ooh. Yeah, way to give it to them.
No Big Macs.
Yeah, because
They
they
also
can
got
really
kicked out of
afford
soccer too,
McDonald's
didn't
right
they?
now.
The World Cup or whatever it is.
Russia don't give a
no,
No.
crap.
they don't.
Oh, we're gonna, you know,
We gonna take the
you
McDonald's.
know who they're. We're gonna cancel their credit cards.
Coca-Cola did the same thing this
Guess what they
morning.
did? You know, Visa and MasterCard, American Express. You can't use this in Russia. Russia goes like this.
We got Bitcoin.
Hey, China. You know that credit card you got, that Union card? Can we start using it? China goes, well, that means yes.
Yeah.
Okay? Which, by the way, that Union card that China uses, it's bigger and there's more of them than American Express. There's more accounts than American Express, Visa, and friggin' all the other ones. It's crazy. Oh, you know, I'll tell you, we're not gonna buy their oil in 2 months.
Yeah, right.
What?
Well, Germany can't even back them because that's their natural gas. You know.
And didn't this guy Zelensky already back down from NATO now? Or saying he doesn't want any part of it?
No, Zelensky wants in.
Yeah, he wants in.
Yeah,
He wants
they
in.
just don't meet they don't meet the criteria to be a part of NATO.
And that's the overall problem on this. Is so in the 90s, and we've discussed this before. The 90s, you know, Ukraine had they had 5,000 nuclear warheads stored in Ukraine, and the Russian Federation at this point, because it wasn't the USSR, they said, hey, we want those back, okay? And Ukraine brokered a deal saying, okay, we'll give them back, and in that deal, you can't join NATO, Ukraine, but you got the U.S.'s defense backing. Not NATO's backing, but the U.S. backing you. Well, the last 6 years, Ukraine has been trying to join NATO. Russia goes, hey, we have this piece of paper here, and I'm not pro-Russia. Believe you me, I am not defending this crazy man Putin, who might be terminally ill, by the way. I don't know if you heard that one yet. Okay? Pretty good, reliable source coming out of Nashville gave some information on this. That this guy might be terminally ill with the cancer.
Oh, no.
Right. And so, but nonetheless, Russia's going, hey, you signed this paper that you wouldn't join NATO. Why are you trying to join NATO? And again, invasion guy, bad. Sean Penn, this freaking guy who was over there, did you see that? He was doing some documentary in there, and he had to leave.
Sean Penn was?
And he's calling, we need to invade, we need to do this. This was the same guy with Iraq War doing the protest songs.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, I get it. Go Ukraine. Hang in there, my friends. But I'm not for a war, man.
Yeah, that's the problem with the no-fly zone. You know, everybody's like, oh, no-fly zone, no-fly zone. But as soon as we put that on them, hey, no-fly zone, we have to be willing to shoot down Russian fighters. Yeah. And we can't do that.
Imagine you put in a no-fly zone and you don't shoot any Russian planes down.
Yeah.
So can I ask a question? Can I play a little bit of devil's advocate
Please
here?
do.
Okay. Children are being killed. Women are being raped. Genocide is happening. At what point in time do
What news sources do you get that from?
Actually, I've been watching it live via TikTok streams from people I know that are over in Ukraine.
I've been watching TikTok streams that have been fake too.
Yeah, there's some that are fake.
There's a lot of fake nonsense going out there.
I also have family that lives in Slovakia.
Okay.
So I mean, this is happening.
Believe you me, I know there's atrocities happening.
This is happening, but
I just don't. I don't believe everything I read at first.
Right.
That's
no,
all I know.
I agree with that.
Right.
But at what point in time do we say that it's not okay for this to happen? Like the world community, not just America, the entire world community needs to stand up and do something about this. I'm not okay with what's going on. I think it's completely wrong. And I think that sanctions, Russia's lived with sanctions forever now. They're not going to do anything. That's not going to help.
They were prepared for sanctions. They've been prepared for sanctions for years.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's not going to help. They need help. These people need help. I watched them doing CPR on a child that died because of a bomb, a baby. When is enough enough? When is enough enough that we realize that as human beings, we have to do the right thing? If good men stand idly by and do nothing, evil triumphs.
That's sexist.
Good men and women. How about that?
There we go.
And that's just my point of view
No,
on it.
I hear you. I mean, and Eric, I mean, you're another guy that's been to war here. We got quite a few veterans hanging out today.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
What do I do personally?
What do you do? You're the leader of the free world. I voted for you twice in one election. All right. I use the Dominion machines. And
Democratic ticket.
what do you do?
Most free and fair election in America. Well, I wouldn't have kept the oil, that's for sure. America would have already been energy independent. And
I hear you. We're way past the prevention part.
Okay,
we knew the prevention. We saw the prevention for 4 years.
I would have kept the same pace and the same ground coverage that the prior administration covered. Like him or not, the 45th president of the United States held a stand. And I mean, whenever he saw trouble coming, he'd fire a warning shot, and it wouldn't be in sanctions. It was in the form of a MOB. And everybody thought
Mother of all bombs.
He was freaking too damn crazy to try to step out of line, and they didn't. And in fact, the only line stepping that happened was he stepped over North Korea's DMZ. as the first. He didn't watch it
And
from a
shook
pair of
hands.
binoculars. Yeah,
And shook hands.
and he fat shamed Kim Jong-un so bad that if you see a picture of him now, he's lost like 50 pounds.
You know what? Good for Kim Jong-un.
That dude is skinny now.
Hey, do we go to war or not? What do you say?
I thought NATO was supposed to take care of that.
Yeah, NATO has said that they're gonna they're. Let me break it down in layman styles as best as I can. They're special forces that NATO has.
Right, yeah, they stood up.
That they are going to be utilizing them.
But if you go by the deal that Clinton did back in the day, we got to help.
You know, it's interesting with Clinton because Putin did an interview. This was a couple of days that interview he did prior to the invasion, and he was talking about, listen, you know, back in the year 2000, he said this in Russian, of course, and it's interesting too because now with some of these videos you got to do interpretation apps. Okay? Because you got a lot of videos out there that sound like they're being said by Ukraine people or Russian people. And then this friggin' translation app that I have, okay? You go, that is nothing that's being said on that screen right now.
Right.
Not a word.
Yep.
Right. So I'm listening to this interview, and it's been validated. And hopefully some of the news outlets use the same video too, so hopefully they did their homework. But Putin is going, listen, hey, I could have been a part of NATO. I asked in the year 2000, I go, hey, Bill. He goes, what's up? That's right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, oh, it was in the app. It was in the app.
That's pretty good.
What's up, Vladdy Daddy? Right. So,
I heard you got a long table.
so he goes, hey, how about this? How about I join NATO? How about Russia joins NATO? And boom, we're kind of all together, right? And again, I'm not pro-Vlad. I am not pro. I am just, this is just the things that the media is refusing to talk about. And I want to know why they refuse to put, they are just villainizing. They are not talking about any of the corruption nonsense that's been going on in Ukraine for the last 6 years since the Obama administration helped topple a sitting president in Ukraine and helped install a pro-Western puppet. I'm okay with that, but be honest about it. I'm fine with someone being more like the U.S., but at least be honest about it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't fit their narrative.
No, because they're trying to, again, it's just like with the friggin' don't be gay stuff, all right? This is it, black or white, nothing in the middle.
Oh, no, there's gray.
Oh,
Plenty of gray.
Yeah.
Plenty
I
of
mean,
gray.
it's the fog of war now. I mean, everything over there is, you know, you can't believe either side of what's happening because there's no actual coverage.
The 13 soldiers killed that said F you
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't.
On the island.
Yeah.
never died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ghost of Kiev, okay? The pilot that shot down 6 Russian jet pilots blasted all over the news.
All over the news.
It was this terrible pseudo-comedian Photoshop hack job of his face as a pilot on a video game friggin' thing.
Oh well, it's like a lot of the pictures coming out of there where soldiers are saying goodbye to their families. It was actually movie clips from movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all fog of war, man.
And I fell for it.
Yeah, well, everybody
you need
does.
to know what you're looking at. I mean,
Yeah.
take 5 minutes.
Agreed.
But
Take
then
5
again,
minutes.
like I always say, why they worry about their borders and not worry about ours? Look
Yeah.
over here.
They don't make sense.
I'm sorry.
Don't make sense on this show.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that? Why would you bring up, hey, what about our borders? But Ukraine's border.
Because everybody seems to forget.
But-
Be like, well, we just talked about that like a week ago.
But
Yeah.
going back to what Jess said, though, because it is a fair point that you said, what do? You got this guy rolling in, doing bad things, atrocities, war crimes. I mean, Bay, we even watched the footage, backed up, of the tank just running over the car with the guy in it. Right.
That was a
the
war
guy
crime.
survived. Right. Right. There are definitely acts of friggin' war criminality right now.
That was.
So what do you do? What do you do? The guy's got nukes too. Don't forget that.
Not just regular
More
hydrogen
than
nukes.
us. more than us.
Well, their nukes are stronger than ours.
Yeah, they have hydrogen.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of.
The
I bet some
bomb's
of
pretty bad.
their buttons don't work.
You're praying
Just
some of
saying,
their
some
buttons
of them,
don't work.
some of them do.
So you wouldn't think they wanna have 2 Camelots ready to go.
All I'm saying is, you got a guy now being reported by the Daily Wire. Daily Wire, I found a pretty credible source out of Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
That this guy Putin is terminally ill, and he doesn't give a shit about sanctions.
Well, he
doesn't give a shit about war crimes.
If he died,
and if
he gonna go out with a bang.
If it's just like what Drago said, if he dies, he dies.
So if somebody has,
I must break him.
And again, playing
break
devil's
him.
advocate here, somebody
Yeah.
has nukes just because they have nukes, and
Right.
they can threaten you. So you're supposed to sit there
So
and let them do whatever they want.
So I have an answer. I just haven't answered it yet.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to see if maybe you guys will say something stupid so I can sound smart.
Can't we just pull
And
a
you guys are
Soleimani
not.
on this guy?
That sucks.
Like I said, my opinion is that all of NATO needs to stand up together, and I mean, it's as bad as it sounds.
Here's what
I'll
Eric
take out
just
his
said.
nuclear facilities.
Here's what Eric just said. Okay, he brought up the Iranian general
Soleimani.
Soleimani.
Okay,
Yep.
boom, right?
Yeah.
The guy
I
was
mean, that
making
would be-
threats and
yeah.
everything. Okay, but now
Lindsey Graham got in trouble for that.
you're going after, you're plotting an assassination of a sitting head of state.
President.
Okay,
Which is a no-no.
Which is against our laws. Okay, it's actually been voted on. It was a bill voted on in Congress, voted on by the House of Representatives, voted on by the Senate, all passed, signed by Carter. I'm not even going to ask Alexa that one, but I mean,
She probably doesn't even know.
No, she'd be like, I guess current temperature.
But look at the politics now, though. He could easily simply just have one of like the Z group or the Blackwater group get a drone, make it happen, and then say it was somebody else, arrest somebody for it. 2 years later, that person kind of disappears and falls off the radar.
Yeah.
Nobody's none the wiser.
Yeah, but how about this? How about they don't want him dead and they want war?
Because war is money.
It's profitable.
Follow the money.
They want war. Oh my God, look at these gas prices. Damn it, Russia. Really?
Yeah.
Before the invasion happened, did you see the gas prices also?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh man, now we got to do deals with Venezuela. Maduro from Venezuela, another war criminal.
And the
Okay.
refugees flooding our southern border
Right.
from
Oh
Venezuela.
my God, because of Russia, now we have to sign this nuclear deal with Iran so we can get gas. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes people just want war so they can get what they want.
Yeah.
These bullshit friggin' policies. You got me cursing.
Never waste a good.
A good war.
A good friggin'
Opportunity.
tragedy, a good
Yeah.
pandemic, okay?
I call it opportunities.
Yeah.
All right, don't say gay. Right. Don't say gay. It's so stupid.
But yet,
There's
you
another
can
way
still
we can.
say the N word though.
We
Oh,
can,
man, you can all day long.
we can still get out of it. Still, yeah. We take that drone and we put one of those weird freaking flags on it, send it straight up to Putin, and say it was more of a moral thing because he was strongly against anything LGBT, and boom, there you go.
Here's the same thing too, though. If he is a head of state, but he's convicted of war crimes, I wonder how that interprets in that bill.
Saddam.
I mean, yeah, you had Saddam, but we didn't have a problem turning him over to get taken out.
Yes.
Take Hitler, right?
Hitler too,
And
but that was
Hitler-
before the signing of that bill, though. was
Operation Valkyrie. You're right, right. But Operation Valkyrie, okay? Everyone was on board about that back here in the States from my readings. They were just like, yeah, go do that.
Yeah, let's take care of it.
Yeah, just make sure that the table you use isn't made from oak, okay?
Right.
Right. That bomb you put underneath the table, make sure it's not friggin' hardwood maple, okay?
Have you seen Putin's table? It's like a mile long.
Yeah, he's terrified of anybody that's sick.
Yeah.
He's got the COVID table. It's like freaking 1,000 feet long.
Let me see. Where's this?
Straight out of Batman.
I'm just wondering with if he is considered a war criminal, would that law no longer be valid?
He would have to go to trial before conviction.
What the leaders are hoping on is
Right.
that the Russian people are going to turn on him. That's why they're putting all these sanctions, and they're actually affecting the people. They're hoping that there's an uprising. will that happen? Maybe, maybe not. But I don't think we can put all of our eggs in that one basket and hope that fixes the situation when the atrocities that are happening are happening.
I think it's got everybody looking over here while everything else is happening.
The big Kansas City shuffle.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't look up. Don't look behind.
Wag the dog.
Here, let me see if I can pull this up for you. Yeah, Mad Vlad. We're a little slow here. I got to close these.
Terminally ill. Didn't they say the same thing about Bin Laden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They sure did.
You know, when we popped that dude, he didn't have any dialysis machines.
Yeah, he had nothing hooked up to him.
Yep. Yeah. I vividly remember them talking about his dialysis machine.
Yeah.
Here, Mad Vlad. Western intelligence suggests Putin terminally ill. I'm getting this from Joseph Curl of coming out of the Daily Wire. Download their app. It's pretty good, actually. Russian President Vladimir Putin, 69 years old, by the way, could be seriously ill, perhaps suffering from terminal cancer or some other malady, according to reports citing a former intelligence officer who now works for the Pentagon. I hate unnamed sources, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unnamed source.
I hate unnamed sources. So the unnamed source is claiming that Putin is suffering from terminal bowel cancer. With his puffy face, a sign he's enduring chemotherapy or on steroids. The source says that this diagnosis, or as they say in England, diagnoses, could have encouraged him to be more aggressive and attack Ukraine so he can leave a legacy knowing he is dying. The Daily Star also reports that he added that analysts have been studying Putin who think he has a terminal illness.
They said the same thing about Trump, didn't they?
I don't know.
They like to use that one a lot.
I mean, he's got a puffy face, but he's
I know.
70 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Probably just retaining water.
What do those Western sources say about Joe Biden? Are we not allowed to say anything?
Yeah.
Interesting. What's some
Say he's got
any
a full
comments
diaper.
stand out? You guys see any comments? That
Yeah,
stand out?
so there was a question asked if
Red
the
Dawn,
101st and the 82nd deployed.
They're in Europe.
I know, yeah, well, that's where he said, in Europe. And I know it's the 18th Airborne Corps. I don't know if they sent the whole division of the 82nd, which I doubt, but I'm sure they sent some troops over
Well, if they sent the 82nd, we're screwed.
All that cheap vodka over there right now?
Yeah.
There'd be nothing left.
Man, there's going to be a bunch of little pregos running around out there.
I know they sent the 18th Airborne Corps. I don't know how much they sent, though.
Yeah, but where are they sending them? Poland?
Poland and then Europe.
They're making sure the war stays inside the zone.
And William Davis, he commented about how we need to focus on our own problems here in the U.S. And I agree with that. And, 20, 30, 40 years ago, it was a little bit easier to do that. But we're so globally interconnected now that when something happens, just like what's going on in Ukraine, it has a trickle-down effect, and it does affect us, i.e. look at our gas pump prices. So you can't just turn a blind eye to what's going on into the world and just focus internally on yourself. You have to be able to find a balance in government and in society and within yourself to be able to look at both sides of it.
It just proves once again, prevention is the best medicine for everything, okay? One, energy independence. This nonsense that was said today by the former Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, that we have never produced such the amount of energy and the oil that we're doing today. That is actual false.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then why would you then in the next sentence go on to blame the businesses for not producing more oils here in the country when you give them access to lands that are not valuable to them to find oil and frack? Okay. Sorry. And then on top of it, okay, security. That display, also known as the debacle of the Afghan withdrawal. Who was watching? China, Russia, the world.
Yeah.
Everyone was watching. Taliban was like this. Wait, how many billions are we getting?
Yeah.
84.
Hey, they left us some planes.
Yeah, helicopters.
All right, everyone, don't worry about Allah Akbar anymore. We're good. Yeah. And Russia, they're all what? Taiwan's next.
Yeah.
Do you get that? Taiwan's next. And what do we have with Taiwan? Do you guys know that what we have with Taiwan? Oh, we got your back. Yeah. China doesn't recognize you. formerly known as Formosa, the island of Formosa, okay? China goes friggin' commie, all right? And then Taiwan goes, I don't want to go that route. I like this making money thing. So Taiwan, Formosa, doesn't go along with China and says, we're called Taiwan now. China goes, no, you're not. We're never going to recognize you. They don't recognize them. You know what I mean? To this day. They think they have the mentality, boom. But we recognize Taiwan and is an ally to include defensively. And if China attacks Taiwan, well, are we going to break another treaty? Are we going to break another contract? And if we do, all those microchips. So that's another one. One, you prevent by having energy independence within your own borders, okay? That includes Alaska. Get that ANWR done, okay? Oh, Trump had it. It was going, and then all of a sudden Biden comes in. What am I signing?
Nancy, get over here.
Sign it. Okay? 2, made in the USA. Made in the USA. Right now we got made in China, okay? We got made in Taiwan, which...
Mexico.
Could be. I'd rather have made in Mexico than made in China, Taiwan. Taiwan. Oh, that's what they're going to call the island when they take it over.
Bay brought up a good point, and I don't know if anybody really caught what Bay was saying earlier.
I usually have to listen back.
Yeah, we did guarantee Ukraine that when we brokered the deal between them and Russia for them to turn over the nukes,
the nukes,
that they would be free of invasion. And, that was kind of our way of saying, hey, we got your back.
Yeah.
So we've already proven by this point that, we're not going to mess with Russia. We're not going to stand up for Ukraine, even though we were the one that brokered this deal and helped secure it and make sure they didn't have nuclear weapons and they returned them to Russia. What makes anybody think that we're going to honor our agreements with Taiwan? I mean,
paper tiger. And that's
the
why
people
China,
of Afghanistan. I mean, we're showing over and over and over again the Americans' words cannot be trusted. Our honor is
under
at
this
stake,
administration.
100%. Yes, under this administration.
Under
100%.
this administration.
And how good did we make our words seem after that no-fly zone debacle? That was pretty rough.
I mean, it's
Wait,
bad.
which one?
We're not recognizing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're saying currently?
Yeah.
Well, because then we would have to shoot down a Russian aircraft, military aircraft, and then we would have to actually physically go to war.
Right. Yep.
Because you think Russia's just going to be like, you shoot down plane? We got submarine near your ship.
Well, I mean, I got a son that's of military age. He's right in that draft line. He's in his early 20s. All this started, and I just thought to myself, and I even posted on Facebook, this is something that mothers really need to think about, because this could very well end up blowing up, going bigger than what it is now. If this happened and it went into another world war, we definitely have a draft. Your children are going to, it's not us that's going to fight this war. It's our children that are going to fight this war, and we need to think about that. But at the same time, we have to also consider the overall cost of our humanity.
Here's what we do. Okay, this is what we do. Now that we're in this position, we're in the corner. Okay, we can't really help as much as we want to. Is that agreed upon?
No.
No?
Nope.
What else can we do?
Nobody wants to hear this, and it's not a popular opinion.
Say it.
But we should be standing up for what's right. And if we're not, then we're just as wrong as everybody else turning a blind eye to it. If it means an engagement with Russia, then we have to engage with Russia. I'm sorry to say that. On the ground.
On the ground?
Boots on the ground.
So you're saying send troops.
I have a son.
I
have
totally
a son.
disagree with you 100%.
I get
but
it.
I have a different solution that maybe you would adopt. Maybe.
If there's another solution, then yes. But I'm not okay. I'm not cool. I'm not good with women being raped, children being murdered. I'm not okay with that. And anybody that is and says that we shouldn't stop that is just wrong, in my opinion.
What about, those who are so passionate that have that mentality? And I get that. I do. Oh, listen. Weapons of mass destruction, let's get them. I was the leader of that charge in my area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They showed me pictures from the UN. Get them. Oh, they lied to us? Oh, shucks. Boy, did I sound stupid. Okay. Go there.
If I didn't have a 2-year-old, I would.
Those who have that stance and mentality.
16,000 have.
And this is nothing against you personally, Hot Mess Jess. You know I love you.
I love you too,
and I don't
honey.
want you to go there, okay? But if you are the ones who are saying, yes, we need to go invade, go grab some guns.
And I'll tell you what,
We
if I
got
didn't have a
veterans that are-
2-year-old, I would go.
There are veterans that are over there right now doing
Yes.
a lot of friggin' back and forth of getting refugees out. I love it. My same group of buddies that were doing the same thing in Afghanistan, same cause, same group, just rerouted everything now to Ukraine, and that's fine. But if you're the one that wants to say, we need to do something, then do it.
Oh, I would love to. Believe
do
me,
it.
I would go in a heartbeat
Again,
if I didn't have the 2-year-old that I have to raise.
It has nothing to do with you. Right. I'm saying
In general.
able-bodied people, you want to send people there? Hey, ladies. Yeah, sure. The whole drafting didn't work out for you, right? Here's your chance. Go. Go grab some guns. Go fight somebody else's war. I get it. We're all human. We got problems here that we got to take care of to prevent other shit like this happening.
Right.
We got to fix it here first. What do they say? They give you the briefing when you're on the flight. Put your mask on before you put the person next to you.
Right.
Our mask is broken.
It's been broken for
We
a long
got
time.
to fix our mask, okay? We got to reapply it, and then we can be like, all right, you need a mask? You disgusting. Right. But I hear you. I hear you.
Just tell them to keep the COVID mask on. They're fine.
COVID's a thing?
No, it's over. Didn't you hear?
I think Putin should get like a Nobel medical prize.
So tell me what the
COVID
solution is,
cured.
Joe.
That's the solution.
Fix at home.
So would you
want to go
sponsor?
fix it? You go fix it. Why do you have to have a government saying yay or nay when you want to go do something out there?
I'm not saying just America should be saying yeah or nay. I'm saying the whole world should be saying.
I think
So then
No.
the whole world, if you want to go fix it, go fix it.
How would we provide for that financially?
Do it yourself. You want to go fix it. You're that passionate. And again, I love you, okay? But man,
Nobody's flying over there right
fuck war. I'm done with war. Okay? When it comes down to it, you either prevent it or if they fucking have, I'm sorry.
Joe.
If they have soldiers invading the
now.
U.S.,
Sorry, children.
I'm with you. I'm right there with you. I got my friggin' M4. I got the friggin' ammo that I friggin' had to do. It was legal. Okay? I'm ready. I'm strapping. I'm at the low ready. I got all my ACUs, ACL still in the friggin'
Do they still fit?
still in.
They're still
damn
in the
right
plastic.
they do.
They are. I've seen
Damn
it.
right. Some of it's with the crotch blown out. I'm ready.
we had this talk when all this first kicked off, and I told her, I said, those that have seen war don't want war.
No.
You know, and my time overseas, I don't want to go to Ukraine.
No.
I don't.
I don't, and
I told her that.
and I'm rooting for them.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and and listen, just because I don't put your flag as my Facebook profile doesn't mean I don't care about you.
Right, and
Do you know, what I mean?
and we knew this was going to happen for months. We could have been sending aid over there prior to that.
We should
the
have
defense
been.
systems
Of
and things like
course.
that. And our administration failed on that point.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe boots on the ground is the answer either.
You know, it's
no American soldier, no warrior should go over there to die for something that. You know, if Germany doesn't send troops in, or any other country over there doesn't send troops in first.
if Russia's shooting at our ships, then we got a different story.
Yeah.
If Russia is dropping bombs, okay, unless it's Oak Grove, then it's all right. But if they're dropping bombs on us, sorry, yeah, that's a different story. But right now, they're not shooting at Americans. I am not a globalist. Now, here's the thing, prevention-wise, yeah. Okay, let's take it back to, okay, I'm in America, Hitler invades Poland, okay, let's go that route. Would I still have the same mentality?
That's what got us into World War II, when Hitler went into Poland. I mean, it's,
The Blitzkrieg.
yeah, it's pretty much the same.
So do you think our Poland's Taiwan?
I
don't know.
I think we'll abandon Taiwan too.
We didn't get pulled into World War II until we got hit.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Pearl Harbor.
Until Pearl Harbor, you know, and we didn't know that was happening. But okay, sorry. But yeah, same situation.
Yep.
We did not get involved until Japan goes, We want your oil. You stopped trading with us for oil. Now we're going to hit you. People forget about that. Japan attacked.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
Because we cut off our trade deals with them with oil.
Almost like we're cutting off our trade deals with Russia for oil. Right? Yeah.
Now, am I for that or against that?
I don't think it's going to affect them at all, really.
No, right now, China and Russia are buddies.
Hey there, guy.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
And Iran.
We'll buy from Iran that they buy from Russia, so it's no loss.
And
to
Venezuela,
to
too.
Yep, same
All
thing.
those sanctions we have on them. This guy now wants to lift
terrorist,
them.
1 barrel of oil at a time. America.
All right. Anything? Any other comments? Oh, Joe Padula checking in. What's up? How you doing, Joe Padula?
Early showing up late.
It's different Joe Padula.
Yeah.
That's he's a roofer. He's for all your roofing job. Talk to Joe. He's great. All right, Phil Cook, my battle buddy. Yep, it's not our duty to police the world's problems. I hear you. It is our duty to be involved and a part of the conversation, but I agree. Physically involved, sometimes it's not our. And then I get called a Russian supporter for this on Friday. Fuck that.
Joe, would you send me over there to be a correspondent? See if we can get some kind of GoFundMe so I can get paid.
Can I ask a question?
Yes. Could you raise your hand?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Here
in
we
the
go.
front.
Here
Yes.
we go. Let's say that this is Rwanda. Do you think they shouldn't have been boots on the ground in Rwanda?
Okay, Rwanda. That's another one that we screwed up there. Okay?
Majorly.
Well, you know who was in charge of that, right? The UN, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get rid of the UN.
I'm not
It's
going to
another
disagree
one.
with you on that one.
How about this? Russia's got veto power in the UN still. Do you know what I mean? All right. Okay, you want to talk, oh, this war criminal. Okay, well then how come your beloved UN still allows them to say yay or niet on friggin' major world issues? Yeah. And if they say niet, it's a no.
Yep.
Like automatic. All right. I got to calm down. Where's my coffee? I didn't even take one sip. Now it's lukewarm. Did we really just do an hour on this nonsense?
Yeah, we did.
He did.
Yep.
Dang.
2 topics.
Two topics.
We gotta go.
We didn't
Yes,
even
we
cover
did.
the shootings in Clarksville.
I know.
Oh, well.
I know.
Somebody will.
Skeet.
That's
Skeet.
ClarksvilleNow.com, YouTube. There you go. Check them out.
Zach, you got anything before we get out of here?
No, buddy, I don't. It's good to see you guys.
No, sorry. But I do like our open discussion at least.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the only way we come up with problems and solutions and understand each other.
Right.
Jess, you got anything before we go? You gonna invade anywhere before we go?
Stilettos.
Yep. I do have something. Actually, being a survivor
Uh-huh.
of sexual trauma, Stilettos on Steel and Rising Phoenix Initiative have partnered together
Awesome.
along with Appleton Harley Davidson. We're having a Silent No More ride for PTSD and related to military sexual trauma on April 16th
Okay.
at Appleton's.
And there's links and everything. I'll get
Yeah.
those links and
Yeah,
I'll post them.
Yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
There is.
You guys need a DJ?
We have a band.
we have
but
a live
I'm-
band.
I may be doing. there's gonna be surprises and stuff
Yeah,
going
but
away.
what about when the band takes a break? There's like no music or anything.
You can come and hang out all you want,
Those
Joe.
rock-
Joe, I want you to
Rockabilly
come.
down there,
No, I wasn't saying me. I was just trying to help. Good stuff. Hey, I love you, Jess. You know that.
Oh, I love you too, honey. And like I said, I got a kid that's.
I
this
just love you
age.
less now. Okay.
No, you don't.
I'm kidding.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You like arguing with me.
I love it. Eric, you got anything before we get out of here?
I do, my friend. And, it really just...
Bay, what do you got for? I'm just kidding, Eric.
my
I'm
God.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That was pretty good.
Wow,
He
wow.
got you.
All right.
He got you.
I don't know. I guess I'll just summarize it. War never changes.
Go on.
It's always the same. If you look back, World War II, World War I, Revolutionary War, they all started the same. They all usually end the same. But I don't think we still have the same heart that we had back then. I don't think we still have the same resilience as Americans.
It's not the same military.
No, it's not.
Have you
It's been
seen
watered
the
down by
recruiting
men.
videos?
And
Do you know what I
women.
mean? It's not the same military you think you're sending in. Okay? Sure, the equipment there. Sure. I watched these TikTok videos of these PFCs crying
Yeah.
about, oh my God, Russia. And I'm watching it and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's why I did that noise. I go, ugh. I also did, ew. I did that one.
Yeah.
I watched it. I go, ew.
I remember when I went and joined, it was like, I joined in 04. And they're like, we're at war, right? And I was like, that's why I'm here,
9/11's been so long ago, okay, that when we all signed up, we all knew we were going to war.
Yep.
You have people and there were still people back then that signed up thinking, because I saw it, especially in my field, combat correspondence. Okay, I saw people go like, wait a minute, I really have to go to war. But my recruiter said all I have to do is upload pictures to Facebook. Yeah, how do you think you get the pictures? Right, you go to war
by being there.
Right, that follow me guy, pop, pop, pop. Gotta follow him. But today, it's been so far since we've had a real moment within our borders to go, oh my God, I'm scared. Okay? It's been so long, and I'm not asking for it, but man, they are weak today. Mm-hmm. Don't say gay. Eric, good times today, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Bay, you got anything before we get out of here?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Got to go do R-rated trivia at Tennessee Valley Brewing Company every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock on Lowe's Drive in Clarksville, Tennessee. Woo! Woo! Bring the team, leave the kids. All right. Hey, thanks for enabling us to have a conversation here on the Joe Padula Show. America's Party with a Purpose. Absolutely.
It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. One of the most amazing things to do all year round is to visit some of the world's most beautiful places and scuba dive, creating a lifetime of memories with each trip. But first, you must get certified, and that's where Water Dogs comes in. They're right here in Clarksville, and the Water Dog team makes the scuba certification process affordable, fun, and effective. They'll even help you plan your trip. So if you're an expert diver or never seen the ocean, Water Dog Scuba and Safety is ready to help show you the experiences of a lifetime. waterdogs-scuba.com.
Salutations. This is Casey Bryant with Local Clarksville. Don't forget to download our